here's me. If you haven't figured it out already, my name is Austin. It was a popular name when I was born. I knew plenty of Austins in school growing up, but it's a name that has been around for a long while now. Let's name all the fictional characters I can think of with the first name, Austin. Hey kiddos, you want to be the hero? You want to travel the world? You want to go really, really fast? Dude, I know that Sigourney Weaver is hot, but control yourself. Americans as we now easily know them in 2020, mostly white people, should know. Yeah!
Austin, why are you talking about this movie that was made for babies who just fell out of their mom's arms?
Oh?
Number 10. I liked the explicitness of the movie. The movie was very emotional and raw when it came to character interactions and its violence. You don't see that often in comic book movies about superheroes. That is a fact I appreciate.
Call the police. Get what you deserve!
Number 11. I liked the violence of the movie. The movie was very violent. It had people dying and blood. It was cool. You don't see that often in comic book movies about superheroes. That is a fact I appreciate.
Call the police. Get what you deserve! Oh?
It sort of reminds me of It Chapter 2 and its possible subtext involving oppressed peoples. I'm turning into Pennywise the Clown. Look at me. He is the one named Austin Moon.
It's a Goodyear blimp. Huh?
Hey, how topical. The movie comes in a pretty package. I bought my copy at my local Walmart. I think this movie has pretty packaging. But if you bought the movie digitally, then... oh, God. Maybe there's a reason that Marvel kept him around after the third movie. Oh, it's Minecraft. It's Minecraft. Thanks, 21st Century Society.
Virgil.
Ah! Apparently, he's also been wearing his senator outfit from the prequels this whole time. Storytelling. Ah! The film is also very Lovecraftian. It's just not as racist. What do you have against people, HP? We just like your cosmic tentacle daddy. Trolls 2016 is a film, right?
Yep.
And animation is a legitimate artistic medium, right?
Yep.
And any type of film, regardless of how it's made or what demographic it's targeted to, can and should be criticized, right?
That makes sense to me.
The Backyardigans, the Backyardigans, the Backyardians, the Backguardians. Screw it. It just proves that nothing is original and that we're just a bunch of rip-off artists entertaining ourselves with nothing until we die to be forgotten. What? Zazie Beetz was in it. Zazie Beetz is in the movie. And I like Zazie Beetz. She's pretty neat. It's still a good movie and worth watching at least once. Wow, Slager. Movies? On this movie review channel? I know, that's just bonkers. John Lasseter had his priorities about his work, maybe not the other thing. Oof. Oh boy. Ew! Like how the brand has portrayed industry, environmentalism, mythology, and religion, politics of many different kinds, transhumanism, real-world diseases, and other things. Yes, really, stop looking at me like that! I think everyone learned something and knows better now. These things happen. Please continue to call people out on their bullshit, though.
This isn't funny!
Taking place in the 22nd century. Fancy, I know.
Women. They're pretty neat.
It's about a group of astronauts who encounter an SOS message on their way back to Earth after picking up some mineral ore on a far-by planet. Ooh. Has anybody ever done a notable review of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3? Can they finally go into as to why that movie is the stinker that it is? I'm sure it's out there. Maybe I'm not looking in the right places. Well, given what they were carrying... No matter what we might do, no matter how some might try, Sonic the Hedgehog is a brand that will not die.
How are you not dead?
I have no idea!
Come on, he has web shooters and a mask. He's been practicing good social distancing since 1962. No, that wasn't about Shadow or anybody's wife. I'm a person that pays taxes.
Billy D. Williams. When are the meds gonna kick in? I'm turning into 80s movie stars.
It's Spider-Man, but he's back in popsicle form.
Was the musical like this? If this is what the musical was like, then I got to ask, what were they smoking in New York? And how hard was the crash?
Let me take the low road and point out the creature's long head and long tail and wet, wide, and scary mouth. Maybe there's a reason babies scream after plopping out of their mother. Number 6. So I get to talk about something I really like that isn't Star Wars, Marvel, or DC. Hooray! Crashed his Rolls Royce. It's a Harley Quinn story that captures the spirit and, message of the character pretty dang well. And I even like some of the ones that many consider to be bad, and are rightfully considered to be bad.
You could have him act emotionally deranged due to his condition. That could have led to some funny dialogue or moments of terror. Curse you, Flash Gordon! I mean, curse you, Luke Skywalker!
There's no sense of optimism. Space travel takes months, and it doesn't seem immediately cool or fun. Yay. And here's one of my favorites.
Make Yuri on Ice, but only theater, and have the two guys kiss.
As a model, she might want to consider a Patreon, perhaps an OnlyFans?
Excuse me, I'm...
Austin Bucks! Austin
That's what it's going to be to the younger people that see it. I had some kids in the showing I went to. They seemed like they were dragged there by a parent or older family member.
Psychiatrist and storyteller?
Talk about a resume.
You need to concentrate, Harleen.
Thinking botany. Maybe English?
Not at all what I meant.
Fetishes are going to be born from this movie. And Idris Elba's in it.
Was chosen to be preserved by the United States Library of Congress due to its historical, aesthetical, or cultural significance. See? It's art, dang it. Art. Another reason to hate Birds of Prey. That's the name of a team of mostly female superheroes from the pages of DC Comics, by the way. Ripped a loud one. These aren't funny. I like that. It reminds me of my hometown. I hated it. It finally happened. There he is. Are you serious?
It's the sort of bad that has a little bit of charm.
Oh my god!
Who's texting me? And I'm using that word as intended. Shut up. But they have gumball eyes. This doesn't have gumball eyes! It doesn't even come up on camera! I feel ripped off. Continuing to hunt mutants. Still sucking at it. Remember that? That wasn't really all that bad.
Where were you when Captain America first wielded Mjolnir in the battle to protect the universe from Thanos?
And, after that, I became enraptured with the character and this film series. I like the first movie, I like the second movie, the third movie's okay, but I still like... And I like a lot of the things Spider-Man, just like with other properties and characters, even though when they're not good all the time, I can still enjoy them and get something out of them, even though I remain to be critical. I don't feel like I'm in reality anymore. Hey, dearie, did you get all the Chaos Diamonds? Mom, they're called Chaos Emeralds. Sheesh.
Just like how people got sick of Star Wars.
Robotic is losing his sanity at the other end of the universe. Man, that sounds Lovecraftian. Just got to the end of the Venom movie and shrieking, "What the fuck?" But Austin here is a purple kangaroo, and that's... It just warms my heart. God.
I'm Vincent Price. Why am I Vincent Price?
Just got around to watching Into the Spider-Verse and shrieking, "What the fuck?"
I was not a theater kid, but I could have been.
Wait, there is another one. Who am I forgetting? Nope. Lost it. Binge eating. I don't think you're a bad person if you identify with this movie. Just put everything in moderation, you know?
Good night. And always remember, that's...
Elements of the story do seem amateurish, but I think the film pulls through specific themes alright. Endings are important to a story, but they're also hard to land. Rise of Skywalker is great for Star Wars fans of all kinds, but there have been better Star Wars movies made, even recently. I'm not thrilled by the movie we got, but I'm not pulling my hair over it either.
I might have to go ballistic, dude. Wow.
The animation hasn't aged well, but you know what? Like I said, it's forgivable when the filmmaking stuff is good, when the storytelling is good. You know, like, do we throw out It's a Wonderful Life just because it's in black and white? Bullcrap. Bill and Ted can go to hell, and they do.
It's like doing the school musical, only now we know that we're gay.
It goes back to what I said. Movies and media can be for everyone. That's not to say they aren't immune to criticism or in-depth looks, but they can serve as something specific for their audiences, as long as they are consumed in a healthy way. I know this to be true. People get psyched when they see themselves positively in media and stories they consume. This stuff does have an impact on us.
Special edition.
Are you okay, Tony?
Oh, he looks so good! They put f***ing legendary Dark Knight mode in!
Should we continue to be critical about films that do feature non-white actors and characters? Absolutely! But it should be for the storytelling and the filmmaking, not for the action of trying to culturally and contextually give a crap. For the artists and storytellers thinking about those that are like them, or those that legitimately want to see things that appeal to groups that are different. There's enough demand for that. And there's also enough room to make something like that, but also has potential value for all peoples. If things were different somehow, it would bother me if I didn't have characters who looked like me.
How you feeling, Oni?
I really hope we don't have to buy the game a second time.
The room is covered.
What else? That's it. Really? I guess that's a decent amount. 2020. The alien cannot see because it has no eyes.